All right, today's the day. I'm gonna install my Minn Kota Alternator charger. I wanted to get it done before I go on any camping trips. Hopefully the campgrounds will open up soon. Okay, so we gotta put that bad boy in here somewhere. And I'm thinking this wall right here looks good. I'm gonna slide these batteries over a little bit. And I am going to use some marine board right here, which I already cut out right here. So I don't know, let's see. I gotta dry fit this. Actually, I haven't even put it in there. I just kind of like cut it, roughed it in. Let's see how we did. Let's see how we did. Oh. Alrighty. It's actually looking perf. It is perf. Okay, so I'm gonna mount this to the wall so I can distribute like a bunch of smaller screws so that I don't actually like go through this sidewall right here. So I'm gonna use shorter screws. I'm gonna just get a little bite, but put a bunch of them in here so that I can get that alternator charger mounted right on this. I think that'll be perfect. Yeah, it's gonna be sick. All right, let's try it. First things first, I gotta get rid of these batteries to make room so I can actually mount that thing, obviously. Let's do that real quick. Okay. There's a one nut. Okay, let's get this bad boy out. Awkward. Okay. We got those out. All right, first things first. Obviously, I'm a tinker, so I got lots of screws and stuff. So let's see. Actually, oh, these look good. I like countersunk. These are what, 3/4? I got 1/2 inch. I think these would be perfect. I'm gonna check these out. What do I got? 8 of them? That should be perfect. So I'll slap those there. Let's find this guy. All right. And I'm going to need, let's see here. Definitely gonna need some of these guys. And okay, first you got to get rid of the hamster. Let go of the bits, little buddy. My daughter's funny. That guy's cameo. He cameos all my videos, apparently. All right, let's find one that'll be good just to get through here. Just something to get us through. That's probably good enough. All right, boom. Let's move over to the station. All right, here we go. Let's get this done. Okay, there's nothing. I already checked inside the boat on the back side to make sure there's nothing there I'm going to screw into, right? So like I don't really have to worry about where these are going, and it doesn't have to be that cosmetically pleasing because I don't really care that much about it. Okay, I'm gonna see where the alternator sits on there to make sure that we're good with that, but I can start with these for certain. So here we go.
Let's throw a little more in there. Alright, let's try the middle one.
Good enough for me. All right, let's give these. Let's see how we did. That's gonna be perfect. All right. Let me see how much we're left with actually if I pop one of these in here. That should be a good bite. Okay. So I'm gonna counterthink these. Let's see what we're working with here. Nah. Yeah. Alright, and that'll get that screw through there a little bit more even. Alright, that'll be good. Let's go grab this charger and see where it's going to set. Alright, I grabbed the charger. Here it is. Perfect little platform for it. That will be just fine. Let me grab my Sharpie. I'm going to eyeball this because I got good eyes. That's pretty darn good. Right there. I'm going to actually just tag it right there. Don't move it now. Boom. Alright, we're all set. Now I know where that's going to go. That's easy. Now I can just pre-drill some pilot holes for that when I get it in there. Make it easy on myself. Let's pre-drill those. Now, what do we want to use for screws for that bad boy? Let's see. Let's see. We got. Oh, these are good. Oh, I need 4. Actually, these are good too. Flathead would be better, but I don't think I have any self-tapping flathead screws. Or not countersunk screws, actually, is what I meant by that. That was 1. That's alright, don't matter. Oh, wait, there's 2. 1, 2, 3. Come on, give me 4. It's gotta be 4. Put that in here. In there. These are all 1/4-20. What's that? Oh, why don't you guys tell me they're right there? Dude, come on guys, help me out. That should be golden. Alright. That should fit right in there. Maybe a washer. Oh, you know, we got washers. And that's gonna be perf. Okay. It's gonna be perfect. All right, let's get it back in the boat, and actually let's pre-drill these holes.
Let's move this guy. Alright, let's get this guy out. I guess we can use the same deal, because we actually want it to bite on this one. And this should be just about perfect. Okay, let's do it.
All right. Like my little bench, this is just like grip stuff. This is really handy. I just put it on a stool. I don't, you know, whatever. It's like grippy stuff you put in the bottom of your drawers, but it helps, especially when you're doing like any little, you know, if I routed the edge of this, I just like held it down vert. So that helps. But I don't need to countersink these because those are going to be where the alternator goes. Let's get in the boat. All right, time to be a contortionist. This is real. This is where it gets real, guys. Oh boy. Tell you what, man, you do this stuff yourself and you get a whole nother level of respect for boat mechanics. We'll get back in there, get after it. Get back in it. Okay, this ought to be fun. Probably could do this by propping it up somehow, but and move right.
That's good, that's good. Yeah. Yeah. One more, baby. One more. This one's gonna be especially fun.
All right, I'm just thinking this through, and I'm just gonna, before I get these batteries back in here and get them in my way, I'm gonna just make sure all the cabling for this is mounted and clean how I want it. This I'm just gonna probably mount to the side over there with the mounting zip tie. And this cable that needs to go to the battery over here. So I need to get it from there to over there. It shouldn't be too hard. I think I'll just go up here and like around and down, and that should be pretty easy. But I think I'll do that before I put the batteries back in, actually. That way I don't have to contort over the batteries. All right, I ran the main input power cable over to the battery. I haven't connected it yet. I'll let you guys see that. Right now I'm just cleaning up some slop. And this marine board should make for a good slop cleaner. There you go. Nice. Okay. That's all we want right there. That is all we need. Use the foot to bring this over a little bit. that. That's clean. All right, let's move on. Actually, here. So there's the cable. Tagged it right there. Running over, down, and to there. And we'll connect that in a minute. Let's clean up this slop here. Nobody likes slop.
Can't get both of this. This one. A little bit short. A bit. Force it. There she is. Okay. Hold it there. Make sure I have enough cable. My batteries, which I do. And hop one in here. That should be. Okay. Let's try to get it started. That worked.
Alright guys, I got my batteries back in, and in case you don't know how to wire a 24-volt trolling motor system, this is going to be basically a tutorial right here. Since I have to do it anyway, might as well shoot it. So you can fast forward through it if you already know it, great, whatever, but I'll show you how to hook up this alternator charger right now. So let's get rid of these guys. Put those somewhere safe, you're not going to lose them. Okay, this is going to be the onboard precision charger. That's this one right here that you plug into AC. So let's hook that up here. Since it was here first, let's give it some seniority. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna lose these nuts, I know it, so I'm gonna put them down here. All right, so that's our onboard. That's all good. Now let's get our alternator charger. Yep, right there. I'm obviously failing or flailing. Nah, kidding. I don't fail. Here we go. Boom, boom. Boom. And boom. Okay, did you see that? All right, so whatever. All the positives from the chargers go to the positive terminal. All the negatives go to the negative terminal. All right, that's just the charger part. Right now, this is the power from your trolling motor, okay? It's going through this circuit breaker, and then this is the tail that comes to the positive. It's gonna feed power to your trolling motor, okay? So we're gonna put that on there next. And we're gonna take one of these because that's all that we're gonna be putting on that terminal. We're gonna kind of spread them out so that it's all getting good contact. That'll work for now. Snug them up later. Okay, now we got all the negatives right here that are gonna be going from here, but this is where the questions come in for most people, okay? This is where people are like, how do you connect this to this battery? This negative from the first battery, or the low battery, a lot of people call it, just a jumper cable. This doesn't mean positive or anything. This is just a 6-gauge cable that I had extra, and this is my wiring setup, so I know what's gonna be going on, okay? Let's get rid of these lugs. We are going to connect this to this terminal, but first I'm just gonna put this on here because I just want this stuff on top. It's just how I like it. So that's how that will be. Let's hook up the other charger bank. So here is the onboard charger for the second battery. We'll get this cable out of our way for now. Okay. This one, here's our alternator charger. Bank number 2. There she goes. All right. Now here is the jumper, okay? Again, it goes from the negative of, oops, I missed. It goes from the negative of the first battery or the low battery to the positive of the high battery or the number 2 battery, okay? We're gonna lock that stuff down. That's all good. All right, now we have this negative terminal as our last part. Okay, besides connecting connecting this to the main battery, which you'll see in a second. But this right here, this cable is running all the way to the trolling motor. This is the negative to the trolling motor, okay? It's just a straight cable straight there to my quick disconnect. Positive from the trolling motor through, jumper from the negative to the positive, negative from the trolling motor directly to the negative of the last battery, the second battery, or the high battery, okay? Very simple. Once you get the idea of it, it's pretty simple, okay? We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna lock all these down. And we're gonna lock that battery down tighter so she doesn't jump around. There we go. Okay, all our lugs are tight. That's good. All right, on to the next step, guys. All right, guys, we're almost there. I can almost smell Lake Shasta, the pine trees, the glassy water. All right, we just got to tap into this battery, which that's got some corrosion on it. I'm gonna clean that up a little bit. Watch your eyes when you're doing this kind of stuff, buds. This stuff's really corrosive and gross, and it eats everything, including your eyeballs. But you want a solid connection there, so I'm just gonna give it a quick little grind. I'm gonna be replacing this battery soon anyway, so I'm not really too worried about it. I'll probably replace this connector soon as well, but it's fine for now. Okay, that bad boy back on there. And where's our stuff? Here we go. We got our positive. This is basically the input cable. Like this is going to power the alternator charger, okay? It's gonna take the remaining juice that, like, once this is full and the engine's running, it's gonna send the juice over to these other batteries and charge them while I'm underway, which is so cool. All made by Minn Kota, by the way, which I've been nothing but impressed with all of their products. Everything has worked so well. Okay. So obviously, yeah, I'm just hooking up. I mean, you see it here. I'm hooking up the positive to the positive terminal. I'm hooking up the negative to the negative terminal. And then we're gonna hook, this is the remote wire, okay? This is just like a car stereo. If you've ever installed one of those, this has gotta basically go to an ignition circuit. You wanna tap into, they give you this little tap, so you can just, you know, if you're in a position where you can do it where it's not gonna get wet, or, you know, it's an easy cable to access, you can just, which I think I will be able to utilize this, you just tap into the cables, close it, boom, you're done, okay? So we'll see how that works. Normally I just splice it and crimp it, but all right, so those guys are locked in. Happiness. Tighten her down. Snuggie. Good. Okay. Let's get to running this, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and cut here, and we'll jump over there and connect that. Okay guys, here we are. Here's my amplifier for my sound system. This blue cable tells me that this is a remote wire going to this amp from my ignition circuit, so this is convenient for me. This is in the same compartment. I'll show you guys another way to hook it up, just in case you don't have a sound system in your boat and you're like, how do I hook up the remote wire? I'll show you guys, okay? But for now, Minn Kota gave me this little clip that's like a tap that you can, basically, here's the remote wire from the alternator charger. It goes into the short side of this. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, there's not much light in here, but see how it's going into the short side? This other side, sorry guys, is a through side. It goes right through, so I don't know if you can see that, if it's focused or not, I can't tell, but I think you can. Short side from the charger, long side for this guy, and we're just gonna tap it. I cannot see anything. You might need some pliers for this job here, because it requires a lot of force. All right. got it. We did it. See that? All right. So now I'm tapped. Okay, let me get you closer. Hold on. Bear with me. Shaky, shaky. Okay. So that's how that tap works, okay? And let me, I'm gonna clean up this wire, but that basically completes the install, guys. I'm done. I'm gonna show you guys how to hook up to the ignition circuit if you don't have this convenience here, okay? All right, guys, I got my test light here. I'm gonna take my alligator clips, and this is the negative, right? It's gonna go to any negative or ground, okay? So I have a hub right here underneath. You can see right here, this is my negative terminal for a lot of my accessories. Okay, and we are going to show you. So as always, be careful messing around with electricity in your boat. It is DC, it's very, it's dangerous, guys. You can get lit up. And also you could cause damage to your boat. You know, you could start your boat on accident or hot wire it, you know, which I'll show you how to do right now, because this actually, if you bridge, since you're back here with the test light, you need to know, don't bridge this one and this one. It's gonna, because this has power all the time. Watch, see my light going off? It's got power. So if you touch it, look what happens. See, hear that? It wants to start the boat. So if you need to hotwire your boat, if you're having some issue with your ignition, that's how you do it. Boom, boom. All right, anyway, back to what we were really doing. I'm gonna back off a little bit so that we can see what we're doing. All right, so right now I'm searching for, I'm searching for a terminal that does not have power at this moment, right? So that does not. Don't bridge these. This one does all the time, okay? We're not gonna be using that one because it's on all the time. Now I'm gonna turn the ignition on, bear with me. I'm gonna turn the switch here, reach over here and, okay. I just fired up the ignition. And now let's see what we got, okay? Right off the bat, we got this guy over here. This guy over here is hot. Not this guy. Not this guy. This guy is, okay? So basically this side, you can hook it up to any of this because it's gonna connect to your 12 volt and it's gonna send a signal to fire up anything that's on you know, the ignition circuit. So you can hook it there, you can hook it there, and that'd be that, dude. That'd be that. Good luck, you guys. Okay, guys, here's the completed project. We got our main battery right here that's connected to right there. The one, this is the power, basically the input for the alternator charger. And I got a 2-bank system, so it's got 2 sets of cables coming out to this battery and then to this battery. And I have also the onboard charger, right, that you guys saw the install for before. If you haven't, check out that video, right? My trolling motor install. It's pretty dope. And if you guys have any questions, comments, you know, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you. All right, I want you guys to succeed at this. I can't tell you what a game changer all this stuff has been for me in my fishing life. All right, so hope you enjoyed, and I'll do one last shot of this so you guys can take a look at it and pause the video and just look at the wiring in case you had any questions about that. There it is. All right, guys, take care.